He's a male dancer and party promoter who's under fire after his latest bash fizzled. Now people are coming forward demanding their money back.
Just pray for him, to be honest, because it's
But
probably
shouldn't you pray a little bit for yourself that this isn't going to happen again?
Help Me Hank is working to get answers and money for those who say they didn't get what they paid for.
Our consumer investigator Hank Winchester here. And Hank, a lot of people making noise about this on social media.
Yeah, Karen, Jason, they certainly were. Social media was blowing up. Why? Because people wanted their money back, and we wanted answers. After we got involved, the man behind the big mail review show was finally eager to make things right.
He's the man behind some of the hottest parties in Detroit. Brandon Kingrenigade Ivy and his crew of male strippers throw big bashes in area lofts and venues. The one he was planning late last year was billed as another biggie, but things did not go as planned.
There were people that were angry. How do you respond to it?
I just pray for him. You know,
But you have to take some responsibility.
Yeah, I definitely take responsibility as far.
You'll hear more from the King at the center of this controversy in a moment.
A couple weeks before the party, he called me from Facebook, asked me if I still wanted to come and that there were people that wanted to buy tickets. So I cashed out him the $40 for the tickets, and that was that.
The party Brandon was promoting turned out to be a bust, and the firestorm on social media from those who had bought tickets and from vendors who'd paid even more to be there was instant and ugly.
This was just like one of those bad situations.
Meet Brittany and Jen. They both heard the buzz about the parties online and they both wanted in. Brittany, a fan of the male dancers, paid $40 for the ticket. She was told big loft, many men, big party.
He been posting this party since, I want to say November, December.
And it's here on Facebook and Instagram where Brandon grabs your attention. Provocative pictures, a party atmosphere, and the king of cash surrounded by the money he takes in as a performer and a promoter. Jen, who sells adult merchandise, paid to sell her products to the crowd inside the big loft.
When it got time to closer to do the party, he went MIA.
The king of promotions suddenly vanished. Is it because the big venue that was promised fell through? The bash now being moved here to the Hawthorne Suites Hotel in Dearborn. But it's not in a ballroom or a hall. Nope, the male stripper review is being moved into a single hotel room.
I don't do hotel parties. I'm like, no, I can't attend. I'm gonna need my money back. And he said, okay.
Jen agreed. She too wanted a full refund. And in these text messages, Brandon says, "I'm a really good person. I'm going to give you your deposit back." But he never did. I sent Brandon a message. He replied right away. In fact, he wanted to share his side of the story.
Yeah, it's just a bad experience for me, and it's a lesson learned.
But it's a bad experience for them.
It is in a way, but it's a bad experience on both ends because the lack of communication.
Was the hotel aware of what was happening in the room?
They knew that I had a large party.
Did they know that you were selling tickets for people to come there to see male dancers?
Well, no, they didn't know that.
Okay.
No.
Because that could be in itself a little bit of a problem.
Brandon admits he did change the venue up last minute, and the big party in a loft was moved to a small hotel room. That's exactly why he showed up with the cash to give Jen a full refund.
Well, thank you so much.
All right, here's some important information to remember. Try to avoid paying with Cash App. Why? Well, once you pay, it's difficult, almost impossible to get your money back. If you're a vendor, get a contract. Make sure it's signed by everybody. And if you're buying tickets to an event, even an all-male review, demand a receipt. Pay with a credit card. If the plan changes, you can sometimes work with your credit card company to get the money back.
Demand the receipt from the all-male review.
Demand a receipt, no matter where you're buying a ticket from. Yes, even from the mail review. He does offer receipts.
Right, and those ladies lost their money, and we appreciate you.
They did. They weren't treated fairly. He admits he was wrong.
Yeah.
Problem solved.
Well done, Hank.
Thank you, Hank.